Nvidia, fuck you.
Short backstory on the, so to explain my question is like, I got myself 2 years ago a laptop that had 2 graphic cards. It had an Intel and an Nvidia, and it had the famous Optimus chip that was difficult to operate from Linux. And I saw at the beginning, I was like expecting to get support at some point, and it was kind of difficult at the beginning. And full support came something like a half a year ago with one project that's on GitHub that's working pretty nice. But what I saw that at some point I was kind of expecting that maybe Nvidia would kind of chip in and do something for it. And they said flat out, no, we're not doing any support. And I was like, well, we're playing in the same sandbox. Why can't we be nice to each other? It's like things like this that we cannot have the hardware producers think about the other stuff as well. Yes. They're like hard set on that you cannot really cooperate with them on this. It's like what's your comment on this, that kind of situation?
I know exactly what you're talking about, and I'm very happy to say that it's the exception rather than the rule. And I'm also happy to very publicly point out that Nvidia has been one of the worst trouble spots we've had with hardware manufacturers. And that is really sad, because Nvidia tries to sell chips, a lot of chips, into the Android market. And Nvidia has been the single worst company we've ever dealt with. So Nvidia, fuck you.
Woo. All right. Making some friends there.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that other companies are perfect either. We have had companies that just don't care. We've had companies that felt that Linux wasn't a big enough market. We'd have situations like that. At the same time, there's a lot of companies that have been very helpful since very early days. And I think it's very sad when you sell hardware and you actually use Linux and you're being really difficult about it. And I really, yes, I'm sad when it happens. We can't do anything about it, but it's life. I wish everybody was as nice as I am. Ooh. Which